My bad, guys. I'm a little late. My bad. What's going on, guys? What's up, y'all? Drop a like on the video down below, and we'll get right into this, man. Sorry we haven't been live in a while. For everybody who follows me on Twitter, I was in Hawaii for a wedding. But I'm back, and everything's back to normal, man. Drop a like. Let's get it. This weather kind of shifty here in Baltimore, Cam. Should I go ahead and take out Chris Davis? That's something we're gonna touch on, man. We got to keep an eye on that. Obviously, the weather. I'm gonna pull up my weather page right now and see if there's any updates that have popped up. We're gonna let everybody get in here, and then we'll start answering questions and getting right into it. It looks like there's gonna be an isolated storm, possibly a delay, but it looks like they're gonna be able to play, and it's gonna be humid. So I wouldn't worry too much. I'd leave Chris Davis. What's up, Cam? It's Twitter King from Twitter. What's up, man? What's going on, Wilder B? John, what's up? What slate is this for? The main slate today. Went ahead and purchased the rest of the season. I hope NFL doesn't distract you from MLB. No, man. Hey, yeah, I mean, you see, we've won 9 of the last 10 slates, so on MLB. So it's not affecting anything. And we cashed Week 1 NFL. So how was Hawaii, bro? It was great, man. It was very relaxing. There are a lot of tourists in Honolulu. There were tourists everywhere. So it wasn't kind of what I expected. I expected Hawaii to be kind of like super, like, see Samoans everywhere and shit. It wasn't like that, but it was cool. Thank you, sir, Joseph. Shout out to everybody who subscribed on the site before the early slate. You guys got early. Early slate was great. The Fulte pick last night was great. Made me nervous knowing Fulte doesn't do good against San Francisco. Hey, man, sometimes you just gotta roll the dice. How are the ladies? My girlfriend was with me, so there's white tourists everywhere in tropical places. No, it was Asians. Believe it or not, it was tons of Asians in Hawaii. I didn't expect it. I had no idea what to expect. I mean, I guess it makes sense with Asia being right here, but you have to go to different islands for that vibe. Honolulu is tourist central. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Next time I go visit, it won't be for a wedding and all that. I'll just go for like vacation or something and try it. I was in Honolulu. So this time I'm going to try to go to like another place that's less, obviously to move around. I got a rental car for a few days, and then I kind of Ubered everywhere. The Uber drivers were locals of Hawaii, so they were always telling me, you got to go to the outer islands, all that, to really get the vibe. What's up, bro? We're holding a sprint sign for 5 hours to hustle that DFS money. That's what's up, man. Hey, that's actually funny you brought that up. When I was like 17, 18, I was holding a Metro PCS sign out in front of Metro. So, Cam, do you change to Snell instead of Nola? No, I love – something's telling me Strasburg today at that price. He's projected to pitch about 110 pitches, which is – they're projected in the pitch deep. I know he hasn't been himself, but damn, Strasburg's one of the best. Philly's a team that's been known to be shut down. Strasburg's price is just really, really good. It's what? I believe it's what, like 2,000 less than Nola? Let me verify that while I'm on here. 95. Strasburg is 99.5. Aaron Nola is 11.2. I like Strasburg today just because of price in general. He feels safe. I know he's been a little up and down, but you guys know it's DFS. You guys gotta let the past be the past. Did you see the volcano? No. What was the big ass rock that was right there by my hotel? I'm blanking what the. There was no volcanoes on the island though. Not Honolulu. Not over there. Nola locked on Fanduel cash. Yeah, he's in a great spot. Straws over Nola on Fanduel. I don't know. I know Draftkings for sure. Severino seems too cheap. He does. Something's telling me I'd rather Strasburg in this one though. Is the weed good as advertised? I didn't try any weed while I was out there, so I can't tell you. Talk a little about pivoting. Okay, so if you sign up for greenlightdfs.com, we always suggest that you at least make one pivot to kind of differentiate yourself from the rest. On the site, we will normally put pivot options on there. We'll also put a favorite and then a slash version. Don't be scared to play the slash version instead of the favorite version just because we like it just as much. We couldn't figure out which one we loved the most, so we just picked one that we were a little bit leaning on, put it as the favorite, but the slash version is just as good. To differentiate yourself, instead of playing the favorite, play the slash sometimes. The reason we want you to pivot is just so you can avoid larger tie lines. That's all it is. Kind of separate yourself from the rest if you at least make one pivot. Or you can just play them. I mean, we just encourage you to pivot just so you can kind of differentiate yourself. But if you don't want to, DraftKings, Nola or Snell for cash? Nola. Going Hendricks and Cubs stack. What do you think? I like the Cubs as a sneaky stack today. I don't know too much about Hendricks. I haven't really played him much in my builds. Christian McCaffrey or Jordan Howard? I tell you what, I will be doing, for some reason. Oh, by the way, the NFL Week 2 podcast is up on this YouTube channel, by the way, already. For some reason, it posted twice, which was weird. Anyways, bro, you can't say you don't know about Strasburg or Nola on FanDuel. You got to choose. I know. I'd probably rather – let me just verify. Let me just – hold on. Let me double check. All right. So on FanDuel, prices are different. On DraftKings, I love Strasburg's price. Strasburg is only he's 9.5 on FanDuel. Nola's still 11.2. Yeah, I would lean Strasburg over Nola on FanDuel as well. Something tells me Strasburg bounces back and has a solid game here. Like I said, he's projected to pitch about 109 pitches. What position is best to pivot on? Catcher. That's my favorite one to pivot on. That's what I think you guys should pivot on. Catcher is one of the best ones for sure. I wouldn't pivot pitcher. I'd go ahead and leave that the same. First base is a big position. Outfielders are big. Unless there's a guy around around that range that you love. My favorite stack today, let's talk about that. My favorite stack today is Oakland. Like we talked about earlier, there is a little bit of weather, but all that has done, it's not going to be postponed. All that does is add humidity, which is good for the ball to carry out. Top shortstop, Trevor Story, even though they're against Corbin, I still love Story against the lefty all the time, and with his price is good. His price is good too. Are you on course? I'm not heavy on course. If I do get on course, I'll be more on the Arizona side of it. But like I said, I love Oakland. Where is Uncle? Uncle did not join me today. We were working on the NFL video, so he was just doing some other things, paying attention to NFL right now. Murphy or Zobrist? I would go Murphy. What's good, Kobe? What's up, man? All you guys go watch that NFL Week 2 video after the live. Cam and I got your MLB on lock. Yes, sir. Thanks, bro. What about Greg Bird? Cam Dfssquad is. Craig, is that you on a different account or what? Thanks, bro. What about Greg Bird? I'm not too much on Greg Bird. I love Matt Olson at first base. Like I said, Oakland is my favorite stack today. Okay, I love Oakland. Against Cashner, gives up a ton of hard contact. Favorite stack for the night slate, last 4 games. I pay attention to the main only. I'm not worried about the night slate. I'm focused on the main slate. That's where the money's at. Nola with the White Sox and Chicago stack GPP. Yeah, that's fine. GPP, that's fine. I actually like the pitcher going against the White Sox. I like Skoglund at 4.8. I think Skoglund's good value at that low price. I do need a catcher, dang. Catcher, I like Contreras. I like Gary Sanchez. If you can afford Gary Sanchez, lock him in. He's a good price. We know his upside. Contreras, you got Sandy Leon still in that high Boston total, still like super cheap. FanDuel shortstop, Mondesi or Anderson? Anderson. The high five is on YouTube. I posted it earlier and it hasn't changed. I love the value of Fernandez at first base. I might change that to Matt Olson. I just love Matt Olson. I love the Oakland stack today. I think Oakland crushes in Baltimore. It's a very hitter-friendly ballpark, and it's humid today. So that should help carry the ball out for sure. Angel stack. Yeah, I love the Angel stack as well. Calhoun, Fernandez, David Fletcher leading off. You're killing me, bro. No, of course, dude. Boston luckily didn't kill me last night. Yeah, man, still cash last night, even with the Boston stack. Boston ended up doing okay, though. Boston was all right. Betts didn't do what we wanted. Martini or Holiday? Holiday easily. Matt Holiday's a lock. Okay, I wouldn't think too much about it. Lock in Matt Holiday at that price in course. I know it's a tough matchup against Corbin, but lock him. Good price. Cam and I just finished the NFL Week 2 video. Go check it out after we finish live while Cam and I finish for MLB. Yeah, you guys definitely go check that video out. Hello? I'm live, baby. I'm live, baby. I'm live. You always you always call me when I'm live. It's like you got a radar. All right, love you, bye. Home run predictions. All right. Home run predictions, Matt Olson. I think Olson goes deep. I think Trevor Story goes deep on Corbin. Let's talk about some other guys that I like. I think Gary Sanchez goes deep against Odorizzi. I hope Cole Calhoun goes deep. I think Chapman has a chance of going deep. Those will be my guys. Those are the guys I'll go with mainly. I like their prices too. That's why I mentioned those guys. Do me a favor, everybody who's in here right now, scroll a little down below and like the video down below for me, man. Spam up that like for me. All Cam with a softy side, I know, man. You guys know damn well you do the same thing. You just don't do it while you're live on video, okay? You guys know it. Are you still on Pena? Yes, I like Pena as an SP2. I think I'd prefer to save and go that 4-8. Go 4-8 and go with Skoglund like I mentioned before. I think I like Skoglund today at 4-8, man. We need a nickname for Chris Davis. It's Crush. It's Crush Davis. Of course, dude. All right. Let's do this, man. You guys make sure that you go check out that week 2 video, man. Week 2 NFL video. NFL week 2 is gonna be sick. Me and Craig loved recording that for you guys, man. We're excited about this slate. We got some good value, but let's stick to MLB right now. Any questions you guys got? Chapman or Arenado? I'm leaning Chapman. I think a big game happens from Chapman. I need a value outfielder. Holiday. Matt Holiday. Easy. Top third baseman. So this is a tricky one. All right, because I love Matt Chapman. I've mentioned him multiple times. I think I would go Matt Chapman or Arenado. I like Escobar, but I'd prefer Chapman or Arenado above it to spend up. If you want some value, then that's David Fletcher at 3-8 for sure. David Fletcher. For sure. Did you have Fitzpatrick anywhere? Yes, in GPPs. I didn't feel safe enough to play him in cash, but yeah, GPP, yes. Liking Laureano. Yeah, Laureano is just fine. Merrifield or Lowry? Oh. I would go Merrifield just because he's got that. He can steal bases so well. Favorite second base for value. All right. So at second base, probably Fletcher. You can play Fletcher at second or third. Fletcher's probably my favorite second baseman as well, to be honest. So put him at second. Any weather concerns tonight? There are some weather issues. The Miami-New York Mets game, I'm not getting involved in that game anyway. Miami-New York Mets game was weather issues. We got the game 2. The game 1, a lot of weather issues. Game 2, it looks like it should be fine. The winds are blowing in. Okay, they're blowing in, so it's better for pitching in that game, but I'm not, like I said, not much exposure to it. You got the winds blowing in Chicago. You got the winds blowing in Minnesota. You got the winds blowing out to right, 5 to 10 miles per hour, and it's warm in Colorado. So, yeah, you want exposure to Colorado. I wouldn't go crazy. Obviously, lock in Holiday for value. Trevor Story is a great play. I like Arenado. Those 3 guys, I wouldn't go too crazy, though. Those 3 guys are great. Arizona side, I like Pollock. I love any of the guys that you can get. They're just a little expensive. And I am kind of a believer in John Gray as well. But at the same time, like we said, it's Coors, great field for hitting. And you got the winds blowing out and it's warm. So any Devers love, not too much tonight. Contreras or Perez? Contreras. Outfielder under 3,000. Are there any? That's a tough one, man. Okay, so if we're talking under 3K in the outfield, that's tough. I mean, maybe Jonathan Davis for Toronto. He's batting ninth, righty lefty against Price. If you want a flyer, he's for Toronto at Boston. Second base for cash, probably Fletcher. Fletcher or LeMahieu. If you can pay up for LeMahieu, I like him. How are you feeling about pitching today? I like Price a little bit. Yeah, I like Price a little bit too. I'm feeling like Strasburg bounces back today. I mentioned him a few times. I think Strasburg bounces back today. Chris Davis or Peralta? Love Oakland. I'm going to go with Crush Davis. Did you name your favorite third baseman? It's Chapman and then Arenado, and they're very close to each other. I love Oakland. Luke Roy at catcher. Yeah, that's fine. Kyle Hendricks, GPP. In GPP, yeah, that's fine, Lucas. That's cool, man. Brock Holt, I don't have too much exposure to Holt. Let me take another look at him. See if anything hits me. Okay. I like Chris Bryant today. Something's telling me Chris Bryant at 4-4. It's just great value, man. Batting second. He's 4-4. We know what he's capable of against Anderson. I like him at 4-4. I love Chapman. I love Arenado. I'm not really spending down at third base, to be real with you. To be completely honest with you. Like that video down below. Spam it up. Go to greenlightdfs.com to join the squad. Arenado back to full health. Thought something was wrong with him. He's probably still a little shaken. I mean, these baseball players, they'll get a little bit of an issue. They won't really say much, but they'll battle through it for a while. I'm leaning a little. That's why I'm leaning a little towards Chapman over Arenado. Thoughts on Blackman? I'm not too interested in Blackman lefty-lefty matchup. He doesn't interest me much. He does not interest me much. Position to pay down for on Fanduel. All right, so the best position that I would pay down for on Fanduel. All right. I mean, probably outfield. Outfield's got some good ones. First base, I like Chris Davis at 2,000 on FanDuel at the bare minimum price, batting fifth against Hendricks, lefty righty. Chris Davis is a great spin down. Outfield, I'd say outfield. I mean, I like Jackie Bradley at 2-4. I like Cedric Mullins for Baltimore at 2-6. Nick Martini for Oakland. Like I said, I love Oakland today. Yeah, so I'd say outfield is probably the best to spend down today, for sure. Aaron Sanchez or, sorry, my chat went away. Aaron Sanchez or, waiting for my chat to come back. It's still gone. There it is. Or Daniel Mengden. Aaron Sanchez. Favorite GPP stacks. My favorite GPP stacks today. Oakland is my favorite stack all around. Okay, my favorite GPP stacks. The Cubs are speaking to me a little bit. I like the Cubs. I'd probably say the Angels. I think the Angels are going to go low. I like the Angels in Boston. Angels in Boston is probably where I would keep that. Favorite Angels. Calhoun, Fernandez at that price. David Fletcher, if you can get to Trout, of course Trout. Bro, make sure you let people know to watch ATL versus Carolina. They might postpone it. Yeah, keep an eye on that. You got that hurricane coming from the east. You got it coming up, so watch out for that for sure. Is Kansas City pitcher playable? Of course. I just mentioned it a minute ago. Of course, I love Skoglund at 4.8. He's too cheap. Have a feeling Chris Davis homers today. I do too. I'm loving it. I need to plug my laptop in before I die on you guys.
What's going on?
Oh, my own intro in the background. I clicked open my video, my bad. Strasburg and Skoglund on DK. Yeah, of course. I like it. I like that. Give me a second, y'all, okay? I'm going to grab my charger. All right, I'm back. Let me plug this shit in real quick. Plug this charger in. Sorry, I should have been prepared for this. I'm slacking. I'm slacking big time. Big time. All right, guys. I'm here. My bad. I think I'm charging. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. Favorite FanDuel pitcher, and do you like Tim Anderson today? Favorite FanDuel pitcher is Strasburg. For sure. I like Strasburg on both sides, man. I know he's struggling. I think he gets a little slept on, but it's juicy at that price. Skoglund is good value, but I think playing some White Sox against him is not a bad idea. In GPP, yeah. But I love Skoglund at 4.8. Hall pass of the day, Uncle. 4,200 and cheaper for what position, bud? Outfield position. Got you. Got you. He'll handle you. Low owned GPP SP1. Low owned GPP top pitcher. Severino. Severino's gonna go low owned, and I think he could have a solid game. We know his upside. So yeah, I'd say Severino. Steven, yeah, I like Severino and GPP, like I said. Okay, we're locking in Strasburg on FanDuel. I say so, yes. Batera catching tonight for Colorado, 2,500. Love it. At that price, it's a lot. When did that information drop? Did that just drop a minute ago? At catcher, you got to lock Batera in then. Butera, however you say dude's name. Oh, yeah, lock him in. Drew Butera batting 8 at 2.5 is a must at that price in course. So, yes, Seasterberg, thank you for that information. That must have just dropped a minute ago. So, lock him in for sure. Cole Calhoun on FanDuel, yes. Sanchez and Bryant or Contreras Chapman? I would go Contreras Chapman, but it's very close. That's a good question. I love Bryant today for his price, but I would go Contreras Chapman. I love Chapman today. Love him. I love when value like Batera opens up. Okay? I love it. It's like, man, it's like heaven on earth. You know what I'm saying? Batera, thank you. At 2.5 in course, he is a must lock. Lock that button and move on. Okay? Do you like Gary Sanchez? No, because I love Batera. But yeah, no, I do. I like Gary. I definitely like Gary. I think he's more of a GPP. I think Batera is the dude in cash. Lock it down. Davis or Trout? I love Chris Davis, but Trout is Trout. If you have the money, I would still lean. I'm going to lean Davis a little more just because of price-wise. I'm definitely going to lean towards Crow. Trout's 5.7. Davis is 5.4. I'm going to save a little money. I'm just going to go. But I love Trout, though. Play Trout in GPP. What's up, Cam? SP2 thoughts. I like Skoglund as value. He's cheap. He's going against the White Sox who strike out a lot. I think, yes, still a good spot. Yeah, it's fine. It's still humid there. Almora for 3,200 on DK. Almora is fine, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. I've just got other people I'm going. I like Trevor Story at shortstop. I like Chapman at third. I like Chris Bryant at third. There's some certain guys I'm going with, so I'm not really Almora in the outfield I love, but I love Calhoun at that price. Calhoun I love. Matt Holliday. So there's a lot of guys out there that I love. You know what I'm saying? 6 more minutes, and then I'm going to finalize everything for the site, get all that juice going. Go ahead and keep this little streak. Man, I can't believe, we went 7 in a row, and going for 8, we had Hoskins. The game got postponed because the field wasn't playable, and we would have cashed with Hoskins. If it wasn't for that stupid night of field issues, we'd be like, what, 10-0, going for 11-0 tonight. Jeez. But it is. Hey, it is what it is, man. Greenlightdfs.com to join the squad. Do not miss out. Second base plays. So Batera over Fernandez. You're obviously talking about FanDuel. Batera is a Draftkings lock. He's not a lock on FanDuel. Unk is going from Garcia on to Pollock. Smart. Yes, it is. It's good. Otani is top of my Hall Pass list today. He loves some Otani. It's humid in Florida holding the sprint sign. I know, man. I feel you. When are you finna rock a shack? What do you mean? A shag? What is that? You like Matt Holiday at 3K on FanDuel Cash? Yes, locked. Love him. Trout or Otani? Trout. Trout. At the end of the day, he's still he's the man. My Trout. My Trout. I was about to say my chat is down, but I accidentally said Trout. My Trout's down. My Trout is down. All right. Chase Anderson at Wrigley. No, I'm not on Chase. I actually like picking on him with who is the DK lock? Butera at catcher is a lock. I love Strasburg. I think Skoglund is a great play at 4.8. Skoglund on a pitch count. Skoglund will pitch enough to make value. That's all I care about. Skoglund, I'll tell you his projected pitch count. Skoglund's projected pitch count today is about 75 to 80 pitches. Okay, he's about 75 to 80 pitches, but he's 4.8. We don't need much out of him. We don't need much. Okay, let him go 4-5 innings. Okay, enough people at 4.8. We do not need much for him. That's all I'm saying. That's why I like Skoglund, because he can make that value at that price. That's all. He's projected to pitch about 75 to 80, which obviously I'd want it higher. But at 4.8, what else can you ask for? I love it. I am fine with that versus the White Sox. Aaron Sanchez versus Boston is only a GPP move. Hendricks versus Baltimore could be sneaky. They have an extremely pitcher-friendly umpire, but he's not going to pitch much at all. So don't he's probably going to pitch 2 innings, Hendricks. So go with Nola on FanDuel or better hitters in a lower pitcher. I would probably go Strasburg and soup up your hitters a little bit. For sure. I would go Strasburg and then soup up the hitters a little bit. All right, guys, a few more minutes. What pitcher should I use for a Rocky stack? Loving them tonight. Corbin allows a lot of solid contact if he's not getting Ks on FanDuel. Yeah, Trevor Story, Arenado, Matt Holiday, for sure. Those 3 are my favorite. Arenado, Story, and Holiday. Must lock FanDuel cash. What position are you looking for, Savagery? Yankees stack in GPP, yes. That's fine. GPP, that is fine. Do you use Fangraphs for your MLB picks? No, not much. Maybe I'll glance at it, but not much, no. Cam Nola or Strasburg for cash? I'm going to go Strasburg just for the savings. And he's projected to pitch about 110. That's the reason I like Strasburg, man. He's projected to pitch about 110. I know he's been struggling, but hey, he's in a great spot, man. He's in a great spot, I'm telling you guys. Let's get that 200 tonight. Yes, sir, man. Going big tonight. Go to Dfssquad.com. Do you use Fantasy Cruncher? I have used Fantasy Cruncher before. For their information, I'll glance at it a little bit, but I don't use it that much either. That's not one of my main uses either. Heading out. Thanks, Cam. Thanks, Son. Yes, sir. Love for Stanton. No. GPP, yeah. 1 out of 10. How do you feel about today's lineup? I'd say an 8. But I'm always confident, man. So I'm damn near a 10 every night, to be real with you. Here's the site. I think confidence is a big deal in Optimizer. Thank you for bringing that up, man. Okay, so we're having difficulty with that. It's not. I'm trying to be. I'm like a perfectionist when it comes to this. Like I want it to be perfect when it drops. It will come. Just be patient. I will keep you guys updated. It's going to be coming soon. I wanted it to come out before week 1 NFL, but I just don't want to drop anything if it's not fully where I want it to be. Heading out to get that daily. Yes, sir. Haywood. All right, guys, I'm rolling out. Thank you guys so much. Opinion on Felix. I love Felix still. I like him. If you can get some cheaper guys, pair up Strasburg with Felix, and you can get your bats right, then I'm fine with that. Rodon or Pena for FanDuel? Pena. Thanks, guys, for visiting me. As always, drop a like on the video before you head out, guys. We've had over 100-something viewers this whole time. Let's get 100 likes on the video. Thank you guys as always for joining. Go pick up that NFL for week 2. Go pick up that daily MLB at greenlightdfs.com. Thank you guys for joining me, man. Let's get this money, and I'll be back live again tomorrow. Go watch that NFL week 2 video on my channel, all right? I'm out. Peace.